Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. Charlene Patton, our good friend from the Kansas Soybean Commission. Welcome back to the show. Got another exciting, delicious recipe for us. So what have we got going for us today?
Well, it's Bake for Family Fun Month, so I wanted to do some recipes that you really could involve everyone in your family depending on what age they are. Use a big bowl when you're working with little children, but golly, and I've got measurements here and spoons and things, but when they're baking in the kitchen, you and you're a dad, you're teaching your kids skills that they can use their whole life long.
Right.
And I think a lot of times people forget when you're working in the kitchen, you're using measuring, you're using math skills, you're using sequencing because we're getting everything in order. We're reading and writing and making choices with ingredients. So it's great to give our kids those skills.
Yeah, we don't really think about that when we're cooking, but
We don't.
that is some great skills to learn.
So we're making these apricot scones. I've got our flour in here. You're going to add our sugar. Give us a little bit of sweetness. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. And then you can go ahead and add that next ingredient, which is our baking powder and salt. Yeah, great. And then I'm gonna, I don't think I gave you a little scraper, so I'll go ahead and add that.
Oh, it's hiding.
Oh,
it was hiding.
Okay, great. This is a pastry blender, and if you don't have one, you could use 2 knives, you could use a fork, but we want to get this nice and crumbly because that's going to help make our scones nice and tender and rich. So if I was at home, Chris, I would do this a little bit more, but I know we have the time element here, so we're going to go ahead and kind of add the rest of the ingredients, but just know you want to make that nice and crumbly. And we've got some crumbles in there, but it'd be good to get a little bit more. Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to scrape that off. You're going to add our dried apricots. Okay. And I like to add them now because they kind of will be coated with our flour. There we go. See? There. Can hardly see them. And then you're going to start adding our other ingredients. We have 1 egg we're going to add. Okay. And now you're going to get to use that little scraper because we have soy sour cream there. And that is 1/4 cup, I think, of the soy sour cream. Okay. Put that in there. And then you'll also give me some milk over there. And that is a vanilla soy beverage. So it's vanilla because it adds a little bit more of our flavor that we want in our scones. Okay. So now we would stir this until we didn't see any more flour. And then we would take it out and knead it just a little bit to shape it. And here's what you would have then. Roll it out till it's about a 6-inch circle there to make it. And then the kids will love using this.
Of course.
We're going to make our scones, and you can use the pizza cutter, just does it really well. And then, guys, divide it into 6 scones. So just use that cutter and cut that like that. These are going to bake at 400 degrees. You would put these on a baking sheet, just like that. And I like to just sprinkle just a little bit of sugar, just about at the top. But bake those at 400 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. And then I also serve them with a little bit of apricot jam. And that just makes a delicious, every bite you'll have the dried apricots in, and just a delicious snack.
Absolutely. Charlene, thank you so much. And real quick, for recipe information, where can they go?
Go to kansassoybeans.org or call our 800 number 877-KS-SOYBEAN.
All right, Charlene, thank you. And of course, all this information at KOAMNewsNow.com. We'll be back with more right after this.